Applying the opacity effect. So there's three basic things we can use with the opacity effect. The first, this is a very easy compositing method. And the first method is we could just pick on any clip and we can make it uniformly transparent. That's one issue we can do. The second one is we could place a graphic or a title over the top of it and we could make that transparent. So let's do that. We come up here and we go into our effects and we go into transparency of this particular item, and I set this thing to say 50%. And now let's come down here and play this. So you can see how that graphic now was at 50% and the clip was going, you could see through the clip underneath. Okay, now that's a very standard way of doing it, but one of the things we typically do as the third method is we keyframe it, and we start off with 100% opacity and we fade down to 0, and it's kind of used at the end too to start off at 0 and go up to 100. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick on this graphic and we're going to go up and click on the opacity and turn it on, and then I'm going to add a keyframe. And at this keyframe I added it here. I want it to be 100%. Okay. And then I'm going to come over here, scrub across to the end. Okay. And I'm going to add another keyframe. And now I'm going to set this to 0. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the beginning and I'm going to play this. And so as I play it, you can see how it's going down and fading out. All right. So it started off as 100%, and then it's going down about 50, and about 25, and then about 0, and then we're into the other clip down below. So this is typically used in the intro of some titles or a graphic, and then at the end it will sometimes go from a 0 to 100%, just the opposite for the outtake. So this is a very simple compositing method. It's called the opacity effect, and an opacity effect is found up here. It's kind of built into our effect controls.